What's up, Simmers? Mo is here. If you're thinking of switching to fly in VR and you have many questions about the existing hardware that you have, what's gonna happen to my MCP? What's gonna happen to my I will no longer be able to see them. I will no longer be able to use them. Then this video is definitely for you. So a while ago, I had that problem and it kept blocking me from switching to VR because, yeah, I've invested here and there and I need to see my MCP, I need to see my radio panel to tune in the frequencies, etc., etc. But yeah, flying in 2D is not really, in my opinion, is not really that cool. Yeah, because you can't really see around left or right. You can't freely see in your cockpit, okay? So I had a thought. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's buy a VR headset. Let's give it a try. If I didn't like it, yeah, I can still return it and get my money back. And it was one of the best decisions I have made as an investment in my sim flying. All right, and I can never go back to the 2D monitors and that 2D world. No matter how many monitors you may have stacked here and there, no. VR is completely different. All right, so you can easily fix this if you can train the memory muscle. So let's enough talking and let's switch to the demo. But before we move on. In principle, what I'm going to do today applies to any flight sim software out there. I will be focusing today on airliners, okay, a Boeing 737 in particular, and I'm flying in X-plane, but again, in principle, it applies to MSFS or X-plane. It doesn't matter. You need to use your hands and, yeah, you need to organize your setup here. You need to install it in your brain first to be able to easily use it, okay? And I have this side camera here to show you how am I going to move my hands around. Yeah, so let's see. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's get started. Alright guys, so what are we gonna do today? We are going through a short flight from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport in the Netherlands to Paris Charles de Gaulle. All right, I'm here in the cockpit and let's just start from a cold and dark like that. I'll begin with the batteries. All right, maybe you can't see this panel the panel that I have here. I will list all of the hardware that I have in the description of this video. Again, this is a Boeing 737-800 flying today in X-plane, but again, this should apply to any sim. I'm just trying to show you how you can use your hardware here, so it doesn't really matter that much what software you are using. It's cloudy today in Amsterdam and raining a bit. But let's get started. Let's for your convenience, I already have the flight plan created and saved. And for this side camera here, at any given point of time, if it stops, then excuse me because it runs on a battery. I will try from a time to another to check the battery here and check if the video is still running, and yeah, I will replace it. Okay, so I'm going to import the flight plan that I've made. Yeah, but we need first some power, so let's connect the GPU power, the auxiliary power here. And now we have it active. I will, if you can see here, my left hand, it's going to the button where I know it is. Let's turn the batteries on, and in a moment I will give you a few tips. Let me turn on the light here. More lights. Yeah, okay. Let's turn on, let's align the IRS. So this video is not a tutorial on how to fly Boeing 737, but just to guide you a bit on how you can fly that in VR. First things first, you need to set up the layout of your devices similar to what you have in the cockpit. Of course, you can't do it entirely, but as close as possible. For example, you have here, if you look at this camera below, you can, you have your quadrants in that place. If you're flying as a captain, most of us do that. And your radio panel should be put somewhere where you can easily reach it. And make sure that your desktop is clear of any objects that you would easily hit with your arm or your hands, especially liquids, hot liquids. So please be careful not to harm yourself and, of course, spoil your stuff. I will get to what I have here as markers for my MCP and how I can easily get to the buttons here on the MCP without seeing them at all, but it's a thing that you need to train yourself on. I have other panels here to my left. Maybe you see that one here on the top. Okay, it's a legacy one that maybe you can no longer find it on the market. Great, so let's just start slowly. I need to turn on the lights. As you can see here, I'm moving easily in the cockpit, okay? And you definitely need this because sitting here on the pilot's seat is not that easy sometimes for you to be able to look at or reach few stuff. So on your yoke or maybe your keyboard, it's up to you. Please, set few buttons to help you with the camera movement. In MSFS, you can save cockpit views, okay, and bind them to keyboard buttons, for example, or whatever you have, or what have you. In my situation in X-Plane, I can't really do that in VR mode, so I'm using something like this this camera here. I can move like that, and I have the buttons bound to keys on my yoke. I use here the Thrustmaster Boeing edition. Great. All right, so battery is on. Let's proceed. Hello, Laura. Good afternoon. The time in the simulator here is around. Let's see. It's around. What is it? 3 p.m. in the Netherlands, and it's this is UTC time. Almost 1 p.m. UTC time. Right. Okay. Let's load the flight plan. Let's go here. You can do that, of course, in if you fly PMDG. I need to go here and load OFP. Great. We have 140 passengers here. We have 5.5 tons. I use kilograms. 5.5 tons of fuel. So let's configure that in the MCP. See here, I use these buttons to move like that, just to keep it easier. If you can easily look at it like this and see and operate it, then it's fine. I need to for myself. I need to zoom in a little bit. Okay, Make yourself comfortable with the place of your mouse. So let's configure the position. Let's copy it, and it's being refueled now. Let's paste it. Let's paste it here. And this should be EHAM. Alright, I'm at gate D. It's not a gate, stand D. Let me move upwards like that. D92. Okay, and it should just work. Let's load the route. So as you can see, you can still use your mouse or use your controller, but I find my mouse easier here. I have the Pimax controllers, but they have problem inside the sim in both X-Plane and both MSFS, so I prefer to use my mouse, and I have no problem with that at all. Okay, I'm loading the flight here. because it's already imported into the airplane using the SimBrief. I use SimBrief and Navigraph. Okay. Yeah, let's activate. And yeah, I need to set the wings. I need to go once again to the legs here, and yeah, just need to load this. Great. Let's go to the runways first, and then I will continue the performance configuration. So it's 18 left, the runway at Amsterdam Schiphol, and the SID is CUDA 3 Echo. Can you take notes? Can you write down notes? Yes, you can. It depends on the headset that you are using, okay? For the destination runway, it should be 27 left. No, 27 right, but I will not configure it right now. I will leave it a little bit, and I will configure it while in air. This flight should not be that long. It's just 50 minutes roughly in, up in the air. Okay, let's go and set the performance. How much fuel do we have? I said 5.5, and the zero fuel weight is 576. So let's set that here. 5. What did I say? 576. Okay. 5. 7.6 like that, and this is the where should that go? Yeah, here. Reserve fuel, just 2 tons. I'm not sure what's in the flight plan. I don't care. Just 2 tons for now. That's it. Let's hit here loads. All right, let's activate that. Let's go to N1. I need to set it like this. The takeoff, flaps 5 as usual. Okay. And these are the takeoff speeds. How much is that? 5.52 for the flaps. Let me set the flaps.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up, and you want to
This is almost what we need. Yeah. The aircraft has been fueled. We need to onboard the passengers now, so I will turn on the smoking warning. Okay, that's cool. No need to turn on any outside lights for now. It's still, yeah, above these clouds. It should be definitely sunny. But look how cool is the cockpit. Now you are here, huh? Okay, as if you are there. I mean, that part should be done. Yeah, here is the bus for the passengers, but yeah, you can't physically see the passengers, which is fine, but it will load up. What should we do now? I need to listen to the ATIS, so I need to tune in the ATIS frequency. I use it on COM2. That's my preference, just to be able to quickly to monitor it for this. No. For this airport, it's 1, 2. What is wrong? No, yeah, I'm holding. Yeah, if you can see here, my right hand. Yeah, let me just quickly check that this camera still works. Yeah, it works. Okay. If you can, sorry about that noise. Yeah, if you can see here, my hand goes to the radio panel, and I know that. Okay, this is here set to COM2 right now. Okay, I know that position number 1 is COM1, then COM2, then NEV1, because these are the three that I use most of the time to configure all of these. Let's keep it here now. Okay, yeah, now I can do it blindly. And let's say something about being blind. Okay. It should just work. Yeah, now it works. But I will stop this for a moment so you can easily hear me. Sometimes I definitely need to see outside, so I double tap my headset. I use the Pimax Crystal light, and it has cameras in the front, which is called the pass-through mode. So right now I can see this camera over there. I can see my notepad or scratch pad where I can take notes. You can definitely take notes. Let me Yeah, let me go back to this view inside the cockpit here again. Yeah. I'm not sure if other brands have the same functionality. It could be that the Quest 3 have it, so it's quite handy sometimes if you can't reach easily something. But I got used to where my stuff are, so I can easily reach out to whatever I need. Okay, let's continue the config. Let's listen to the ATIS and get ready.
T-center, 18
I'll take notes.
Wind 165 at 17.
165.
Visibility 10.
What's up?
Sky conditions. View cumulonimbus at 2800 feet. Scattered at 4300 feet. Temperature 20. Dew point 12.
At 7 or at 10?
QNH 09908.
09908.
Transition level 50. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. RWY 09er/.
We're taking off runway 18 left. Yeah.
1600 Zulu. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
We have information golf. Okay, great.
Amsterdam.
099er
Information golf.
8.
1455.
Okay, let's see. Let me set the barometric altitude. If you can see my left hand here or my AFIS. 099er 2. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but it's fine. Okay, let me give you a few insights here about what you can do. Let's go one step backwards to the radio panel here. If you use that Cytec radio panel, and if you don't know on which mode you are, or maybe you have something custom for yourself for any aircraft that you are flying, you can use. I'd assume that you are using SPAD.next. So you can configure the text-to-speech commands in SPAD.next to tell it that, okay, on mode number, if I'm on number 2, then please say that it's COM2, this is nav 1, etc., etc. So it can help you, or you can label it anything you want. For my MCP, if you can see this camera here, just let me check. Sorry about that noise. Let me just make sure that, yeah, it works, because this is the second time I record this video, and the last time that camera died, unfortunately. So if you can see my MCP here, I use here the, if you know the glue tech, that adhesive, it's like a gum, the adhesive gum that makes no, it's a clean adhesive gum. So I have couple of them here. You don't need to put any more, because if the more you put, the more distractive it will be for you. This is my opinion, of course. I find it that way very nice for me. So this first one, for example, it's here for the, if you can see the VR view, it's for the LNAV, okay? The LNAV button. And I know that if I put my button here, I know that the right to it is the altimeter knob. Can you see my screen? Can you see the VR? I know that the other one here is the heading knob. I have another one here right above the auto throttles switch, and yeah, the indicated airspeed, IS. Yeah, this is the course, etc., etc. Right? How can you handle the charts and the maps? You can still do this, but hold on, just stay tuned, all right? Let's first get ATIS, get IFR clearance. So I will tune this here. So yeah, it's COM1, of course. I need to go to 1 to 1. I memorize them. If you don't know the frequencies, you can go to the charts. In MSFS, you can easily access this in the top bar, where you can access Navigraph charts and grab your charts and see your moving maps. In X-Plane, I use a plugin called Avitab, which has Navigraph built into it. Okay, let's switch the frequency now and let's talk to these guys. Corendon 738 radio check. Let's run a radio check first and then.
Corendon 738, skip-all clearance, roger. Readability 5.
We have information golf. I think it's still valid. Corendon 738, goedemiddag. Ready to copy IFR to Paris, Charles de Gaulle, parked at stand Delta 92 with Golf. I'll take my notes here. Sometimes I memorize them because I fly all the time outbound, yeah, this airport, so I'm familiar with the frequencies and yeah, most of the stuff here. I will need the squawk, of course. I know the altimeter, I know the CUDA 3 Echo, I think it was.
Corendon 738, information Golf is current. Cleared to Charles de Gaulle via the CUDA 3 Echo departure, runway 18 left. Initial climb to 6,000 feet. Departure on 118.08, squawk 3226.
Departure via the CUDA 3 Echo departure runway 18 left, initial climb 6,000 feet, departure frequency 118.08, squawk 3226, Corendon 738. Let's get back inside. Squawk is 3226.
Corendon 738, read back correct. Ground will
That's
be on
fine.
121.56.
Okay, let me tune in my... Again, I'm doing it via the radio panel here. I know that the last option here is for the XDDR, which is the transponder, right? What was the number? I forgot. It is 5, no, it's 3, 2 to 6. So it's 3, 2, 2, 6, which is cool. I will set it to on now. I know that should be done later on, but let's just do that for now. Okay, that seems to be clear. Let's switch to the ground frequency. So on COM1, I'll dial and tune in the ground frequency. Corendon 738, request APU start. Let's turn on a few lights here. I have here a Cytec switch panel, right?
Corendon 738,
But you can see it. And yeah, APU start approved. Let me start the APU and then I will tell you something. So I need first, of course, to turn on the aft pump. My humble advice to you is to bind or map the buttons that you have or any hardware. For example, this one, if you can see here to the left, or the buttons that you have on your Bravo throttles or what have you. Try to map them from the outer to the inner, so you know that this does this, that does that, etc., to make it easier for yourself. You can also still use these gums, the adhesive gums, the Glue-Tech or Blue-Tech. I don't know what's the scientific name for it. You can still use it to stick it here and there. It will make your life really, really easier. Okay, so now the APU is starting. Let's get the pushback tag. I use. By the way, the the ATC I'm using, it's from Say Intentions. Before I forget, everything in this video is sponsored by myself. No, nothing is sponsored here by any company, all right? So I'm paying for all of that hardware here and all of the software that I'm using. Let's get the pushback tag just ready. Yeah.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
It's really dark here because of that outcast. So what else needs to be done for now? No. We are not really sticking to a checklist. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for you. So now, as you can see, the APU is ready. Let's turn it on. Really cool. Let's turn on the bleed. I have it on a button here. Okay, so let's turn on the air bleed. Air bleed is on. Let's switch off the auxiliary power. Let's set the MCP before we forget. So let's turn on the flight director. See my hands? I know where they are.
Some
so
doors are still
they
open
were
or the
honestly,
GPU or the
yeah, they were
ASU
already
are
turned
still
on. So
connected.
this is on. The other one
I'm
is
waiting for
on.
all of them closed and disconnected, then I
Let's
will
try the
proceed.
LNAV. LNAV engaged, which means that our flight plan was properly configured. I will have a look, of course, at the legs. Will give me a moment. The cruise altitude is 2-1, right? I will double check that. Let's set the auto throttles to 220 for now. Let's turn on fuel lights outside. Okay, not including the beacon. Let's turn on the beacon also for now. I need to turn off the... Yeah, that's useless actually. Let's turn it off. Let's check here. I need to turn on the weather. See my left hand here. It goes to the 80s to turn on the weather radar here. Okay. Let's check the legs. Excellent for now, and then we will configure the arrival runway later on. All right, let's go a little bit. Having the view easier, I have moved with my camera keys. Okay, I hope that you can still clearly hear me. Yeah, good, looks good. Let's turn on the window heat. Okay, these are good. Yeah, I need to double check before I forget. I need to double check. I need to close that, of course. The yaw damper. Let's switch on all of the fuel pumps that we have here for these main tanks. For now, all looks good. Let's even switch this on for now. Let's check, just double check the. Oh, sorry. The cruise altitude. The cruise altitude is no, that's decline. Flight level 210. That's correct. Let's connect the compression. And I have another knob here on my hardware. If you see my hand where it's going, so I know where it is. I have a knob here. I know that one. It will adjust, yeah, that value, and the land altitude seems to be already fine. Okay, great. Let's begin the pushback. No need to waste more time here standing. Okay, so let's remove the, let's put on first the parking brakes. I have a button here also on my Bravo, and it's the first button from the left, so I can easily find it with my hand. Right, that one is ready. I think the trim is also fine. Let's go one step backwards. Yeah, here, let's remove the GPU.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Nice.
Ready to connect.
Ready to connect. Okay, great. In the meantime, I'm thirsty. You can still definitely have your snacks around and water, but make sure that you put it in a place that you won't hit it, huh?
Easy 1-5 Yankee. Push and start approved. Face northeast.
Would you just... Yeah. Is the second camera here? Yeah, it still works. Hi. Okay, while the tug is being connected down there, all of these cockpit lights are fine for me.
Tow connected and bike
Tow connected.
service.
Cool.
Release parking brake.
Okay, releasing parking brakes. I have the bleed air already turned on. We can now
Pushback.
start
And
the
you may
push
start
back.
engine.
May start engine. Okay, I will start the ignition of engine number 2. Let's switch off this now. Let's see here what happens. Yeah, cool. Spooling up now. Yeah, let's start the... Yeah, let's engage the fuel cutoff to be idle. Voila. I have it also bound to a button here that I have on the Cytec switch panel. It's quite useful, really, quite handy and not that expensive in my opinion. Now engine number 2 is almost... Let's check the heat. Great, it's up. Let's set the flaps to 5. 1, 2, 3. This is 5. And let's ignite the second engine, engine 1. Oh, we have pushback without pushback clearance. Sorry, yeah. I'm busy with you guys and I forgot to do this. I will ask my colleague, Brian, could you please handle the comms and request taxi clearance? I've forgotten doing this. Sorry.
Mo, I can't handle the comms until you hand them over to me. Let me know when you want me to take over.
Okay, please take over the comms and request taxi clearance for us. Great. I use something called BetterPushBack that
I'll
handles
take
the
over the
pushback.
comms and request taxi clearance now.
Two-way aircraft. So.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Right, so let's set the parking brakes as that gentleman requested. I keep moving the trim. That looks fine. Nah, maybe a little bit, a little bit higher. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Okay, let's disconnect the tug. There could be a bug or something because it should automatically disconnect itself, but it doesn't work like that. Could be for me, I don't know. In the meantime, let's check the maps. So here I have, again in MSFS, you can open the toolbar and use your navigraph. Okay, and explain we use AirTab, AviTab, yeah, to have the maps. We need to start engine number 2. Yeah, now it's starting. Why isn't the tug being disconnected? Disconnect and terminate. Okay, the second engine is starting. Let's check the maps. Let's hit here maps. And this is the map of this airport. I need to go to this runway 18 left. Okay, and on air I will show you, while up in the air I will show you the charts.
We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. So now the tug is leaving. Bye bye. Hand signal to the left, so I should be signaling, but I can do this in VR, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? Okay. Okay. See how cool is it in VR? Really cool. Okay, both engines are up and running. Let's switch the power buses. Let's turn off the bleed, turn off the APU, and let's put the APU valve to auto, not open, and then turn on the packs left and right. No, this should be, this should be auto, please. Great. So all good. Did you request a taxi clearance? I forgot if he requested it or not. Let's turn on
I'll request
nav.
taxi clearance now.
Let's turn on the taxi lights and let's wait for the taxi clearance, and then we will keep going.
Schiphol ground Corendon 738 ready to taxi. We have uniform. Schiphol ground Corendon 738 ready to taxi. We have uniform.
I'm using say intentions and it's quite handy.
Runway 18 left taxi via Alpha 10, Alpha
Great.
11, Bravo, Echo 5.
Let me once again check my
Alpha 10,
cameras,
Alpha 11,
check
Bravo,
the
Echo
recording.
5, Corendon 738.
Great, let's go. Releasing parking brakes. And look left and right first. All clear, let's keep going. So the startup of an aircraft wasn't really that challenging in VR, huh? And I could easily handle all of the stuff and configure the MCP. You can apply the same concept to any hardware you have, so I know where it is. I just know. Yeah. You can easily train yourself to do this. I don't really all the time stick to the taxi instructions. I will find what's convenient for all of us right now. Okay. We could take, is that open or let's check the no. Yeah, it's possible. That's confusing. Yeah, that's possible. We are almost there. I don't necessarily need to take it from the very beginning of the runway. This aircraft is not really that heavy anyway. Alright, should stop here. Yes, should stop here. Stop. Yes, we should be switching now. to tower. I need my mouse now. Turning on the ignition to continuous. I need the strobe lights, and could you please switch to tower and request departure clearance? Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Okay, let's turn off the taxi lights for now.
I'll switch to tower and request departure clearance.
Okay, great. And I think
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
I'd use the HUD for
Schiphol Tower, coordinate 738, holding
momentarily.
short of runway 18
That looks
left, ready
better.
to depart.
I can also use the sunglasses like this. You see that shade?
Runway 18 left. Winds 170 at 17. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff, coordinate 738.
Great, we're clear for takeoff. Let's go. Turning on the landing lights. Yeah, that was it. Landing lights. Let's go. Need to check the runway first. Look left. Clear.
Approaching 18 left.
Push the yoke forwards. Yeah, to stick the nose wheel to the ground, and now we're ready to go.
On runway 18 left.
Stabilized, full power.
$80 knots.
80 knots, check. Oh, 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 oh. V1, rotate, gently pull the yoke till it lifts up. There we go, to avoid a tail strike. Here we go. Gear up.
400.
And let me do this to the N1. It's too much, a little bit lower. Flaps 2. Right, flaps 1. Let's put a shade here. Cool. A little bit, nose a little bit downwards. Hit landing lights off.
Flight level 170, coordinate 738.
Yeah, we are climbing 170. I set yeah, the cruise altitude here anyway. Let's put the speed to 250 knots for now.
Coordinate 738. Climb flight level 200.
25. Yeah. Nose down, nose down, nose down. Yes, it's enough for now. Let's track this. Yeah, altimeter settings. Set it to the standard. Yeah, I should be a bit to the left. See outside. Yeah, it's gorgeous. See. Wow. You can't do, you can't easily do this. No, you can't really do this in a 2D. Not with an eye tracker or a head tracker or whatever. I used to use a head tracker, but it wasn't really. Yeah, you can't compare. Flaps up. And let's put it to 275 for now. Yes, see outside. Cool. What's the? Yeah, the rate of climb is not bad. Let's zoom out a little bit on the map here to 10 for now. Lower it, easy. I will switch on the CWS mode here. Yes, it's turned on. Let's leave that for a second. Let's turn off the continuous. Let's, it's the off. What's the rate of climb? 2000 x. Yeah, it's really good. I'll put, yeah, increase the speed a bit to, yeah, it should be 275, but it's fine. I will just put it 300 for now. Who cares?
Gordon 738, climb flight level 210.
Climb flat level 210. Okay, we should be more to the left, but let's engage. Let's have the autopilot fully engaged. Now it's on. I have, of course, a button here. Let's set the vertical speed. Yeah, and the here first speed should be quickly. Yeah. 300 for now. Okay. The vertical speed should quickly set this. It's here. The wheel is here. And let's make it just 2000 for now. And as I can see here, the speed is, yeah, that's doing quite well. Our flaps are up already. I no longer need the HUD. I usually use it during takeoffs when it's sunny or outcast like that, where when I can't easily see the PFD. Okay, let's set also the map to 20 and enjoy enjoy nothing. Enjoy the clouds out there. Everything here is okay. Let's check the maps. I need my mouse once again. Where are we? Yeah, we are here. Let's zoom out a little bit. I can also have the Navigraph maps here, but I like this because the Navigraph map on X-Plane, yeah, you can't deselect what you don't want to see, unfortunately. But on MSFS you can do that, but it's fine. That map is also okay for now. All right, let's tune in the ATIS frequency of the destination. Hopefully we can get a signal soon. Oh, good. The rate of climb is really good. The airspeed is fine. Following the LNAV, everything is okay. Yes. Yeah. Thick clouds today. Yeah. Okay, let's check the frequency of ATIS of Charles de Gaulle Airport, and I think this is the one. Yeah, it's the one here. Let's switch this. It's 127 because I had it from my last flight. I still have it tuned in. Yeah, X-Plane is a little bit different than MSFS. X-Plane saves the frequencies, which is cool sometimes. Let me hear. Listen to that. Yeah, no, I can't hear it. QNH 1001. But we can set the QNH later on. I need to make sure that. Let's listen to the active runways.
Charles de Gaulle International Airport. Information Quebec. 1600 Zulu. Arriving runways 26 left, 27 right.
26 left, 27 right.
26 right, 27 left. Wind 230 at nut.
Okay, most of the time I'm assigned approach ILS approach 27 right, so let's do it like that. I will select here my arrival runway, which is in our case here too. Let's switch. It should be not yet here. ILS 27 right. It's shorter. It's a runway that is shorter than 27 left, but it's quite enough for good enough for landing. We don't need too much space, distance. I mean, for stop. It should be the the star. The star is Mopi 9 Hotel. That's cool. I see here the frequency to the runway and the course. Let me set them. I will show you the charts in a second, but this is 2,
maintaining flight level 210.
6, 4, and this is fine. Let me increase a little bit more the light here so I can have it. Yeah. So this is 264. That's okay, and the frequency is 11035. Let's set that 110 here on my. Yeah, it's already configured, but anyway, it's already tuned in. But anyway, number 3 here is nav for me. I can switch. So it's 11035, the active one, which is correct. Cool. Yeah, let me show you the charts. So before I switched to VR, I had Navigraph running on an Android tablet right next to me. Yeah. And it was quite cool to see the moving maps and the charts. Now I can no longer use it, but I still have it inside, and it's pretty easy to be used. Let's go one step backwards. You can do the same in MSFS, or as I'm doing here on Explain. So let's go to airports. I need to put the. Of course, I can use this keyboard here, but I don't like it. Yeah, okay, I'll spend some time figuring out where the button is. Okay, so it's LFPG. G. No. Yeah, I should have used that keyboard here, but yeah, give me a break. We have the time anyway, no rush. I look like an idiot, but that's okay. Yeah, LFPG. Okay. Can find here useful information, frequencies. Now it's at. Yeah, we have reached our cruise altitude. Let's set the speed to 330. Doesn't like it, but I don't care. Here the speed according to this should be 288, but just to save your time, guys, I'm putting on more speed. Speed is, why is that losing speed? Yeah, 330. What's wrong? Yeah, now it works. What the hell was that? Maybe I did something wrong or hit something by mistake, but I don't think so. Anyway, let's keep it like this. I will keep tracking it. Let's check. Here I can see the different charts, the arrivals. You can see here the stars. Alright. Yeah. Let's see the approach. Here I need 27 right. Now it's gaining speed. Yeah, maybe by mistake I hit the I turned off the auto throttles on my Bravo quadrant here. Anyway. Okay, runway 27 right. I need to set the fix, but I need to also show you the chart. This one, for example, here. So here I have the chart. I can see the different parameters that we need, the frequency, but I already got it from my FMC. But maybe you're flying an aircraft that doesn't have it already in its database. So now you can use your chart. Let's set the minimums, and then I will set the fix. So the minimums here, a little bit downwards. Hold on. Yeah, one for Cat 2 for Cat 2 ILS. It's 103. What's wrong with you? Anyway, let me check the. Yeah, because of the maximum speed, but I don't care. It's just a demo flight. Let's go to legs. Yeah, I'm already at legs. Let's check the route. We have this continuity here. We can complete that. Why is it slowly gaining speed. It's on a cruise mode. What is wrong with you? Oh! Oh, that's why. I had the landing gear down by mistake. By mistake. Yeah, that's why. By mistake. Okay. Alright. It will be just fine. Okay, let's set the minimums. 103 radio. It's already 116. Let's reduce this. I'm using my AFIS hardware here, but you can just, of course, use your mouse here with the AFIS or your controller. No problem. Flaps are up. Everything is up. Yeah, I didn't notice that landing gear was down. Yeah. Let's set it to 300 for now. Where's my hand? Here's my marker. Let's just put it on 300 for now. Yep. Alright, what else do we need from this chart? The fix. So we should capture the localizer and begin our glide slope at, let's CGN 16.8. So CGN 16.8. Let's set a fix for it. Let's go to fix. CGN. What was it? It's 16.8 nautical miles. 16.8 slash 25 also to see it from a distance, and let's zoom out a little bit. Not too much, yeah, to fix radius over there. So this is cool. This is 10, 20. Let's keep it on 40. Our speed is back to normal, 300. Let's keep it on. Let's add more power. It's okay. I wasn't aware that the landing gear were down by mistake. Let's put it 30 just for now. Just a demo flight. Okay, so that was the chart. We can hold at Lorne if needed, if we needed to hold. Maps. Great, let's close this. I can have the maps here as well. Yeah, but let's zoom in a little bit, or zoom out. Yeah, cool. Yeah, reach the needed speed and let's see outside a bit. That's really cool. Let's check the cabin. It's not necessary, but let's just see what's going on back there. Yeah. Let's get back to the cockpit. Usually I fly short-haul flights within 2 hours. Not much, because you definitely need to take rests. Yeah, but when I compare this to the 2D, to flying in 2D, no, and bind a button here or a hat switch just to be able to look left or right or use the mouse. Yeah, I'd still need to move a little bit like this, because yeah, you can't really stand up or stretch your back or something to reach something over there. But yeah, this situational awareness is way better than just the 2D flight. Let's check how much is left in this distance. Let's look progress. Yeah, almost 140 nautical miles ahead of us. The top of descent is not yet. No, Mobile. After Mobile, we should begin our descent. Yeah, by Mobile here. I used to fly MSFS, but for several reasons, for more realism when it comes to the aerodynamics and the flight model, I found Explain way better in that. Since I am also a student pilot, usually I fly Cessnas. And in the sim, I fly the Cessna 150 for training purposes, and it's quite good. With the clouds and wow. Yeah, let's set the QNH for destination. Let me listen once again to the ATIS.
Temperature 20. Dew point 14. QNH 1001.
Alright.
Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service.
Let's listen to the wind speed as well. 1001. Let me set the barometer.
Advise on initial contact. You have information.
I'll just arm it like that.
De Gaulle International Airport. Information Quebec. 1600 Zulu. Arriving runways 26 left, 27 right. Departing runways 26 right, 27 left. Wind 230 at 9.
230 at 9 is the wind speed. Yeah. I've been using say intentions for a few months now, and it's quite handy. Yeah, see how this cockpit looks really cool. Yeah, we should be descending. No, it's not. That beep wasn't for us. Yeah, and the cockpit of PMDG is also really cool. I'm flying the 737 with the Zibo mode on X-Plane 12. Let's hide this mouse cursor for now. No need for it. Yeah. And we should be descending soon. Yeah, there's another aircraft here. 2,000 feet below us. There should be a marker for the top of descent here, but I can't see it. But let's request a descent because the airport is not that far. Brian, what frequency are we tuned in right now?
We're currently tuned to Amsterdam radar on
Amsterdam radar. No. Okay, please switch to Brussels control quickly, please. Switch to Brussels control. That's why. We should have been switched to Paris control or Brussels control to begin our descent.
I can't switch to Brussels control without permission from ATC.
Could you please request a
Currently on
permission from
Amsterdam
ATC?
radar on
Let's switch
125.75.
because that's not right. Please switch. Request a permission to switch to Brussels control. It's quite handy because it handles the comms for me instead of just doing it myself.
Change to Brussels control.
I can do it, and I used to do it. And yeah, it was easier in MSFS. Maybe you can just do it like this, but I didn't like it like that. I need to zoom in a bit, and anyway, so
Radar Corendon 738 requesting frequency change to
my
Brussels.
co-pilot can help me with that.
Amsterdam Radar Corendon 738 requesting frequency change to Brussels control.
Corendon 738.
Let's check the map here.
Brussels control Corendon 738.
You can
good
even
afternoon,
just
maintaining flight level
put the
210.
route path, but
Corendon 738. Brussels control identified. Good afternoon.
or who cares? Yeah. We should begin our descent. Yeah, here it is. The top of the descent is over there. Yeah. Because usually that leg has a cruise altitude of flight level 230, but today, for a reason that I'm not aware of, it's flight level 210 on the flight plan. Could be for a reason.
Corendon 738.
Yeah.
Brussels control. Expect the Mopi-9 hotel arrival. I'll have you descending in just a minute.
Cool. Let's maybe
Corendon
prepare
738.
this. Yeah.
Brussels control. Contact.
Contact Paris control. Yes.
Paris control Corendon 738. Afternoon maintaining flight level 210.
Let's descend.
Corendon 738. Paris control identified. Salut.
Yeah. I've been flying the 737 for a while now. And I started to learn a new aircraft for me. It's the Dash 8 Q400. It's a beautiful aircraft. Smaller a bit in size, of course, compared to the 737. Less powerful, and yeah, it's more convenient for regional flights. I fly a lot from Amsterdam to London City, and London City Airport has a steep approach of 5.5 degrees. The 737 is certified for that steep approach, but still, yeah, usually I have a very hard landing with that steep approach. So I was looking for a lighter aircraft for that airport in particular, and also for regional Dutch airports where I'm based. So the Q400, the Dash 8 Q400 is an amazing aircraft. Yeah, still sophisticated though as the 737. But yeah, turboprop is also cool. A while ago, I used to fly the Beechcraft King Air. Yeah, but nowadays I fly mainly the 737. And yeah, for my GA, it's only the Cessna 150. We should descend. We should begin our descent. Please ask them to, for permission to descend. I was just talking to my co-pilot, who is invisible.
We're
Actually,
9 minutes from our top of descent. I'll request descent clearance.
no. Corendon 738, we have reached our top of descent. Please clear us for descent. We don't need to argue. So let's just begin our descent. I'm the one flying.
Corendon 738.
Yeah.
Descend altitude 13,000 feet. QNH 999.
13,000.
13,000 feet.
13,000. Let's set the airspeed to 260 for now. Let's apply some air brakes. Yeah, and let's set this to 1400. Yeah, 1400 for now.
Corendon 738. Expect the Mopi-9 hotel arrival. I'll have you descending in just a minute or two.
13.
Expecting Mopi-9er hotel arrival. Corendon 738.
What did I do? Yeah, it's just 1400. Yeah. And here it says 1400. Yeah, 1400 is enough.
Corendon 738.
No, not enough.
Cleared Mopi 9 Hotel. Arrival into the goal. When you're ready, descend flight level 120.
Descending 120, 120, 120.
Descend
Yeah.
flight level 120.
Let's make this
when ready.
1500, and if
Corendon
needed, I will hold. I will hold if needed, but that runway is actually, yeah, 26 is almost ahead. So, yeah, reaching. What's the altitude required for? Let's check the chart. Was it 4,000 or 5,000? I think it's 5,000, but let's double check. What's the required altitude for runway 27 right? Yeah, approach. Any of the 27 right? No, only also I need to check the ILS one, not just any one. 27 left, no. 27 right, this one. So the minimum. Let me check also down there. No. Sometimes it gets stuck, but I got used to that. Yeah, it's 5,000. So if we check here, yeah, I think we can make it to 5,000. Here we will be 12, flight level 120. I need to descend more. Enough that. Let's check the waypoints. Lorny, and what else after Lorny that comes? No, the only possibility now is to. Well, Inori also. We could also hold at Inori, but let's hold at Lorny if necessary. I will prepare this. Hold at Lorny. Lorny? Yeah, but I won't engage this for now. Not for now. If required, because we need to be here 5,000. Right. And what was the transition altitude? I've forgotten this. Brian, do you know the transition level? Everything seems to be
Transition
fine.
level is 70 feet.
700, flight level 70. Okay, great. Yeah, the autopilot is still engaged. Everything seems to be fine. The speed is, yeah, around 260. We're definitely performing an ILS approach. Yeah.
Approach on 119.85.
Yeah.
Contacting the Gaulle approach on 119.85, Corendon 738.
Look at this.
Gaulle approach, Corendon 738. Good afternoon.
Really cool. See the details here, and the yoke moves, and yeah, the Ziba mode is quite impressive.
Corendon 738.
I'd hope that we get a smooth landing. Let's see. Yeah, since X-Plane is more realistic here in terms of the flight model, usually the landing is I don't want to say tough, but it's harder than MSFS. Yeah, usually aircrafts in MSFS float.
Descend flight level 060, turn right heading
Anyway.
225 vectors for the ILS runway 27 right approach.
060.
Descend flight level 060. Turn right heading 225 for vectors.
Let's
The
turn
ILS
right
runway 27
225. You can see I can do this blindly. 225. Okay, let's engage the heading mode. 225. 225. 060. Can we still do it, or is a hold required? We can tightly do it. Yeah, I think we can do it. Yeah. My speed is 12. Flight level 120. Yeah, let's keep the speed as is for now on 260. Yeah, really cool. I have sunglasses as well. Let's put it on. Yeah, now you can see way better. I mean, a bit far. Without sunglasses, with sunglasses. Yeah, usually during the daytime, I put on these sunglasses to have a clear vision of clear visual of the runway. Clear vision. Yeah. Mic, audio. Yeah, from time to another I need to just double check that my microphone works and the cameras, this stuff. Yeah, the DME is not yet detected. Let's double verify the frequencies here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah, 110.35. And the cruise is 264. That's correct. Great. Transition altitude, transition level, I mean. Yeah, now we are getting below 10 flight level 100, so let's reduce the speed to be, yeah, let's make it 250 or 245, 245 for now. Right?
Corendon 738.
Some air brake.
Proceed direct India Golf 27 Romeo.
Okay.
Descend flight level 050 until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 27 right approach.
Great, so we can continue heading on the nav.
Descend flight level 050.
We can continue to the nav. On the nav plan, I mean. Okay. Yeah, let's inform the cabin crew that we are about to land. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Enough of brakes. 2, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's zoom in a little bit here on the map. Yeah, that's really good. Good speed. Good speed of descent is really good. Yeah, we can do a few preparations, so let's arm the speed brakes. Let's set the landing, the auto brakes to 2. Let's put the ignition of the engines to continuous. And when we hit 4K, 4,000 or 5,000, I will turn on the landing lights, not 4K. Look at that. Oh, wow. I'm thinking of making another video also for a night flight, so we can fly together during night, maybe for the same course or maybe to London. I don't know the destination yet, but yeah, to show you also VR during night. So is that supposed to be Paris? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, now we should change the altitude to be the 1001. ATC said 00. The ATC said 999, but I don't really care for now. Okay, I should be. This is 20. This is not the other. This is 10. This is 5. Let me lower my speed, of course, to be 200 for now. 200. All right, and I will switch on the landing lights. I have a button here. Alright, so let's put...
Corendon 738.
Yeah, we are 5,000.
118.655.
It should just slow down a bit now.
Contacting the Gaulle Tower on 118.
This is 5 nautical miles away, and we can, let me engage the localizer, or even just the glide slope from here. Set the speed to 180 and flaps to 2. Okay, let's get it even lower. Let's have speed 160. Okay, flaps 5. And let me check the proposed velocity reference here, the VREF. Let's do flaps 30, 143 knots. Let's do flaps 30, 143 knots. Okay. Let's slow down a bit. Let's slow down a bit with the speed, and let's put flaps 10 even. Now we have captured the localizer, which is cool. Let's put the speed 150 for now. 150. Okay. Arm the speed brakes. Great. So we have captured the localizer. Oh. Have we passed the glide slope, or yeah, the glide slope is active. Yeah. For a second I thought that it's not working because I can't for some reason it had a problem, but it's engaged. Yes, engaged fine. Our speed is 150. That's quite enough for now.
Captain Mo, we have a situation in the cabin. An intoxicated passenger has started causing a disturbance. It seems they consumed a significant amount of alcohol before boarding, and now they're being quite loud and disruptive, making other passengers uncomfortable. I recommend we address this promptly to ensure the safety and comfort of all on board. Please advise on how you would like to proceed.
It's noted, Laura, but right now we are on our final approach, so please be seated and we will ask the authorities to handle it once we land. Thank you. All right.
Understood, Captain. Take seats
How
for
much distance left? Yeah, not yet. Flaps 15. Oh, that's flap 10. Sorry, flaps 15 without. Oh, sorry. Without flaps 15. Let's see if it's gonna beep or not. I think flaps 15 is fine without gear yet. We are almost. I think 1 mile away. We are 1 mile from now, and I will open the landing gear. Let's put on the sunglasses. Yeah. When we get around 2500, I will open the landing gear and lower the speed to 142 or 143 knots. Yeah. 2500. Yeah, now the flaps are beeping. The flaps.
Winds 230 at Niner, runway 27 right, cleared to land.
Let's have the speed now to 142.
Clear to land, runway 27
Flaps
right, Corendon 738.
30. Flaps 30. This is armed. Landing lights are on. Continuous everything. We are good to go. 140 and yeah, let me synchronize my throttle handles here with the aircraft. So as you can see, these markers, they are available in both X-Plane and MSFS, so I can synchronize my hardware throttle handles. Speed is 142, and yeah, I can hear it burning more fuel now, but it's okay. Let's see how that is. Let's hide the mouse cursor. We don't need it. Oh! I will disengage the autopilot around 700 feet. Yeah, but see how unstable that is. Let's see what my landing score is gonna be. Really good. Okay. I never tried landing with the hood. It's not a good time now to try it, of course, because no. I always love using it during takeoffs, but not during landing. It's confusing for me. 1,000. Check. Yeah, when I have a better visibility, I will disengage, but I'd rather stay for now on the autopilot. Yeah, there it is. I can see it now. I can see it clearly, but let's give it. Let's get to 800, or yeah, maybe I can disengage in a few seconds. Yeah, now. Disengaging the autopilot. Not the auto throttles for now, because I can't see it. So I will be depending on the auto throttles, and I will disengage later on. I'm trying to hold the glide slope here. Yeah. Oh, see that train? Train, yeah? Yeah. Anyway, let's focus on the landing. 200. Center line. No. Still a crosswind here. That's a long landing, but okay, let's lower the speed a little bit. Oh, that's a long landing, but it's fine.
50.
40. Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
20.
Yes. Flare. 10. Yeah. Dip. Nice. Reversers. Yeah, let's keep it on the center line. You know what? We can just exit here. Yeah. I've missed the yellow line, but it's okay. Let's turn on the APU.
738, contact ground on 121.61.
Slow.
Contacting ground on 121.61. Coordinate 738.
Slow, my dear. Slow.
3775, contact departure on 119.85.
Great.
Coordinate 738, cleared of runway 27
Let's
right.
disengage the armed airspeed and the flaps up. Let's switch off the landing lights, turn on the taxi lights. Yeah. Let's remove these sunglasses. What's my landing rate? Oh, we had a great landing! Okay. Yeah, I'm really proud of that. Yeah, usually I do hard landing with the 737. What gate is assigned to us? You know what? Let's just pick any. Let me show you something. So now, if you don't know where you should go, because there's no progressive taxi with St. Tensions in X-Plane, you can do this, of course, in MSFS, but unfortunately, it's not the case. Let me stop for a second and let's get Navigraph this time. I want to go back. Halt. Yeah. Just freeze this. Give me a second. Yeah. Let me fix this. We need the map. What the hell? Come on. Yes. So maps, let's get Navigraph from here, and here's Navigraph. What's the landing instructions? I'm asking my co-pilot, but let's just go to any gate for now, just to save your time, guys.
We're cleared to land on for taxi instructions.
What? Anyway, just never mind. Let me just where was it? Yeah, let's go maybe to apron X or apron W, which is still to the left. All right, let's hide this. No need for it. Let's taxi to the gates. I've decided to choose a gate on my own. Crossing. This is 27 left. Yeah. That's too much power. Hold on. Easy. Let's taxi the left turn. The next left turn. See how easy it is to taxi and look around. Really cool. This is too slow. Let's speed up a little bit. See the rain on the rain on the taxiway. I mean, it's too much power. Yeah, let's go over there and find us a free spot to ditch the passengers. But I believe it was a long video for you. I hope it's less than 2 hours long, and I hope it's exciting for you guys. And I hope it's been informative. Let's go directly. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, the tower's over there. Delta Alpha 1. Yeah, let's find a free spot here. Yeah, I wanted a gate with a tube, but with a gate with a jetway, a tube, but who cares? We just need to stop. That was static gate here. 111. Let's take the one after. Yeah, let's take the one after that aircraft there. That is occupied. Let's take that one in the middle. Is that possible? Or maybe the wingspan will be a problem? I know, I think it's enough space for us. Let's try this one here. Easy. Yeah, let's do 1, 3. Let me remove these sunglasses. No need for them. It's Air France aircraft. Is that where is it? No. I think I lost my way, but no, over there. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, this is how they stack aircrafts at Charles de Gaulle. Now let me just go this way, and this is not a parking. Oh, it's already occupied. Hell no. Yeah. Anyways, it's fine. That's okay. That airport is really complicated. I will just stop it right there, not to hit that A320. Yeah, EasyJet. Let me just. Oh, okay. That aircraft is gone. Oh, thank God. Let's check the wingspan. Are we gonna hit the wing? Yeah, we are definitely gonna hit that aircraft, but it's okay. Let me do something unprofessional here, but who cares? I'm not sure if this dotted could be, is it just for passing, or we can park here. We can, anyway, no, let's not waste more time and stop it just maybe there. Let me check down there. I don't like it. Let's not hit the wing, actually. Let's just stop. No. I hope that wing wasn't hit. No, I think it's clear, or I don't know. Anyway, who cares? Who cares? Let's put on set the parking brakes. Switch to APU. Turn off the engines. Cut off. Turn off the beacon light. Yeah. Cool. Here, let's turn off these switches for the flight director. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Just. Oh. Yeah, for a second I thought that the aircraft was rolling. Let's set the what was it? I forgot. The chocks. The chocks are set. Yes. Now we can release the parking brakes with confidence. Okay, everything here was. Yeah, let's switch to this. Yeah, we need to release the passengers. Let's switch off this for them. This is how it's handled in explain. Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, let's check here. So yeah, my landing was 230 feet per minute for the the sink rate for the landing rate. Yeah, I could have done better, but yeah, anyway, it's way better than what I'm used to. Let's check here the performance. It says that I did a weak approach, I don't care, and the landing was excellent, so thank you so much for that. The aircraft made an assessment for my performance. Okay, you can just, yeah, turn off the remaining buttons and shut down your cockpit, and that's it. Yeah, I hope that it wasn't really that long for you guys to watch. I hope that it was really informative for you, and it gave you an insight whether you should invest in a VR headset and switch to VR. So now you know how to handle an airliner with that complexity in VR with the hardware that you have, so you can easily reach out to the hardware. You need just to train your memory muscle memory, whatever they call it. Okay. Yeah, let me just bring it to a full. Yeah, switch off all of these lights and turn off the battery. And that battery is, yeah, it's complete silence now. Thank you so much, and yeah, see you next time, and take care.